Okay, so now you've gotten some good traffic. People have been responding to your post about your challenge group. They're excited that you're becoming a coach, and now they're starting to pay attention to you because you've posted something, you've made it public. So now this is like where the magic happens. This is where people start to pay attention to what you're doing. They start paying attention to what you're posting. They start paying attention to see if you're changing in any way. They're starting to kind of keep track of what you're sharing on social media. Social media is one of the biggest tools that I found that's really been able to grow my business, offline and online. From an online perspective, it allows me to communicate with people that I may not have spoken to in years, people that are being recommended to me by their friends, they're, tagging them in my posts. But also what I found is when I post on social media, people that I know in my day-to-day life, they may see me drinking Shakeology and posting about it, and then they may ask me when the next time they see me in person. So social media can be a really great tool for online and offline business building. But I often find that a lot of coaches struggle with the social media aspect for a few different reasons. First, what happens is most new coaches, they start and they're all like crazy and, excited about, Beachbody, and all they do is post pictures of Shakeology and post pictures that they get online of the fitness program that they're doing. And they're posting a link to buy a challenge pack. Okay, that's not social media. That's being spammy and salesy. And that's not what we do here at Beachbody. We're on a mission to help people change their lives. And the way that we're going to be able to do that, it's not by posting pictures of our Shakeology and posting links to purchase something, but it's through our own journey. People are looking to us as now like they're leaders, they're coaches, they're leading by example. And it's all really based off of what you share and what you really incorporate into your life. One of the best ways that I find to run social media to really have the most impact is starting with the basics of this business. You've already done your business quick start with your coach. So you know that the most important aspect of this job, of this business, is the 4 vital behaviors. Now, the 4 vital behaviors are something that I found for myself. If I do them every single day consistently, it creates this momentum in my business. If I don't do them consistently and I kind of pick and choose, I find the momentum in my business begins to just slow down, and I see that I'm not making as much progress as I would like. So we're going to do a kind of a hybrid training right now of the 4 vital behaviors and how you incorporate that with social media. So let's start. The first vital behavior is being proof the product works. Being proof the product works is really tied to you picking a Beachbody fitness program, starting it and finishing it, going from day 1 to day 28 or day 21 or day 60 or day 30 or day 90, and really showing people that by pushing play every single day and following the system. Remember, people struggle most because they don't have support and they don't have structure. So if you can show people that there is a structured plan and a structured path to get from point A to point B to reach your fitness and weight loss goals, that's inspiring. Because what happens is it makes people think, if she can do it, so can I. If he can follow this plan and get results, I can do it. And that's why it's so important that you make sure that you choose a program and you follow it. Don't pick and choose when you want to do it. You've already scheduled when your workouts are, so go through and do it. Same thing for Shakeology. In 3 minutes, you can change, 3 minutes a day, you can change the course of your health, change the course of your body. By making a shake every single morning or for lunch or for dinner or as your snack every single day, non-negotiable, those are 2 ways that I can guarantee that your body is going to change because you have structure around your fitness and nutrition, and that's where most people struggle. So with the vital behavior of being proof the product works, I'm going to share with you guys some things that you can start to share on social media. Why don't you share your workout for the day? Take a picture of you working out or create a video of you doing PIO or doing 21-day fix or shift shop. And when you post the video, talk about what you did. Maybe you can share an excuse you pushed through for that day to work out. Sometimes I'll take a picture of myself working out, completing my workout, and I'll be honest, I didn't feel like working out today. I wanted to hit snooze, but I shared why I didn't push that snooze button and why I got out of bed. Maybe you can share what went through your mind during your workout. Did you have an epiphany? You can share how you felt after your workout. You can share your Shakeology recipe for the day. Don't just have a picture of you with Shakeology, like, I love my Shakeology, but why don't you say, today's recipe was amazing. I mixed this in my Shakeology. It tastes like a banana split. It was so great, and it was so amazing, and I got, all my nutrients for the day. Maybe you can share your recipes of what maybe share a healthy meal for the day. So you can share a picture of your lunch and, share the recipe. One thing that someone said to me, they said, Allison, it's so great that you're sharing all these like healthy meals that you eat, but I have no clue what it is. I have no clue how to make it. So it's almost annoying when I see you post it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad because, I was just trying to motivate people. And really what I was doing was I was actually creating it, like making it really difficult for people to like follow along. So I started to share my recipes, and it definitely helped to really gain people's trust around like my clean eating and all that good stuff. So that's the first part, being proof the product works. Also, I want you to share how Shakeology has changed your life and why you love Shakeology so much. Right there, I just shared 7 things with you that you can share. And if you shared one thing a day, that's awesome, okay? Because it's being proof the product works. Another part of the business, so we have one of the vital behaviors is being proof the product works. So that means choosing a program, drinking your Shakeology, and just sharing your life and how you are sticking to healthy and being all that, amazingness that you are. Number 2, personal development. Personal development is the second vital behavior, and it's a game changer. I'll be honest. When I started, I was like, I'm super motivated. I'm so on fire for this business. I don't need to do personal development. And that was the biggest mistake that I could have made. And I'm hoping that each of you have already worked with your upline sponsor coach and you already have a plan in action for your personal development. Because I also asked you in the first video to schedule out your personal development. You can read 10 minutes a day. You can listen to an audiobook for 10 minutes. You can listen to a YouTube video. You can listen to past coach wake-up calls. You can, listen to a podcast, whatever it is. But getting something in every single day is such a big part of this, because what I find about Beachbody, the first 2 vital behaviors are amazing because they are all built to making you a better person. They're making you healthier, they're making you stronger, they're making you fitter, and they're also making you an emotionally strong person, a spiritually strong person, a more skilled person, a better coach, a better leader, a better communicator, a more positive person. How many jobs out there can you say that really help you to become better every single day by doing your job, which is the vital behaviors? So this is what I do with my personal development. I'll read my personal development, and I told you I have a notebook where I take notes of what I read or what I listened to or what I watched, and I take notes. And what I would suggest for you to do is, as you're going through your personal development, here's some social media things that you can do. Number 1, you can share your biggest takeaway from your personal development that day. So was there a quote or a line from a book that you read that was really important to you, that really stood out to you? Copy it and share it. Maybe you create a call to action from what you read in your personal development for others to do. So maybe you read something in your personal development that talked about goal setting. And you say, hey guys, I just read a chapter in this great book called, Goal Setting to Be a Winner, or whatever the book is called. And it talks about a strategy of how you can goal set. And I just want to share it with you. And, I'm challenging you to do it and create a goal and share with me. Maybe, number 3, you can share a mindset shift that you got from reading something in your personal development. Maybe you're a pretty negative person your whole life and you read something that really showed you, or you read a book that helped you to change from being a negative person to a more positive person. Why don't you share that book and share that takeaway? Maybe you share your favorite quote from your personal development. You can share a photo that relates to what you read from your personal development for the day. You can share a video that relates to personal development, whether you create a Facebook Live or you go on YouTube and find a video that relates to it. Or maybe you can ask for recommendations for new personal development books. Say, hey, one thing that's really important to my daily activities is personal development. I just finished The Compound Effect, which was an amazing book, and I'm looking for more books on success and positive mindset. Do you have any that you could suggest? That's a great way because it creates a conversation that you can have with people. And if someone gives you a personal development book, this is something that's kind of cool because they're already in that personal development space. They may be on track to being an amazing coach because they're already doing it. So now you have 7 posts. So if every single day you post one of the things that I just mentioned around your personal development, because you should be doing personal development anyway, you now have some great content for personal development. And by you being proof the product works, I share with you 7 things that you can post, one a day. So you have amazing content around being proof the product works. Now let's move into the invite process. We talked about the invite process yesterday, and I shared some really great things about how to invite, how to respond. So now let's talk about how to incorporate the invite, because this is a third vital behavior that's super important. So let's talk about how you can do that. The first thing is, when you're in the inviting process, is simply share about your upcoming challenge group and why you're excited about it, which you kind of already did in your first post. So that's one social media post. And hopefully you got some good traction on it. If you didn't get the traction you're looking for, don't worry, because as you continue to share stuff from being proof the product works on your social media and sharing from your personal development, people are now watching you and they may be interested this time around when you post about it. 2, why don't you just share what you do as a coach? Why don't you share how, you help people reach their goals, or maybe you take a screenshot of the challenge tracker app. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll just share a picture of kind of what we do in our challenge group, and I share about that. Maybe you share about an experience as a coach and use the hashtag coach life. So maybe you can say, show a picture of your business hours and showing kind of like, this is, one of the cool things is I get to start I run my business from my coffee table or my kitchen table or from Starbucks, which is kind of cool. Share a post or speak about an objection that you received. I found that these posts are really interesting because what I've done is I, will share a picture of me and I'll say, kind of like this. And it's like, I remember when I first decided to be a coach, I was so nervous because I'd never had experience in network marketing. I never had experience and I wasn't that great with sales. But 7 years later, here I am, with a business that is providing me full-time income. I only have to work a certain, part-time hours. And it really was the fact that there was a system that I could follow. I didn't have to really, it wasn't that difficult to get started or whatever. You can figure that out. You can share and explain what your challenge groups are about. Actually talk about what your challenge groups are all about. You can share about a What is Coaching call that's coming up, or you can share a story about how Beachbody has changed your life. By simply sharing more about your life as a coach and what you do as a coach, will 1, make sure that people know what you do. 2, people will know that you are a coach, and when they are ready to sign up or purchase Shakeology because you're sharing it in your Being Proof the Product Works posts, they will come to you and you will begin to grow your business. And number 4, the fourth vital behavior is recognition. You want to be able to use recognition as a way to get people excited about what you do and also to build confidence in the people that you're already currently working with. So with recognition, first, you can celebrate your own physical transformation. I love Tuesdays because they're the International Transformation Tuesday is like the national day that you can use for transformations. So you can share your own physical transformation. Maybe you can celebrate your own mental or emotional transformation. I didn't have a huge weight loss journey. I lost about 13, 14 pounds over the course of me being a coach and getting started with Beachbody. Now, while that's amazing, I've been able to keep that weight off and continue to maintain what I have. The biggest transformation for me has really been with my mental and emotional state. I'm happier. I'm emotionally stronger. I'm spiritually stronger because I read my personal development. I'm, more of an optimistic person. I'm a more organized person. I'm a more just open person. So there's so many different things that I really just find have improved in my life and my relationships by being a coach. 3, you can share a non-scale victory. Maybe your pants are not as tight anymore. Maybe you're sleeping better. Maybe your skin's clearing up because you're drinking Shakeology. Maybe you have more energy. You can also celebrate a coach on your team who rank advanced or who hit a goal in their business, or who did something awesome in their business. So maybe it's your goal that you reached, or maybe it's a coach on our team. You can celebrate a challenger or customer who did something great. Maybe after 3 months of deciding back and forth, they finally committed to a challenge pack. 6 weeks later, they got amazing results and you want to celebrate them. Or maybe you have a customer who was able to get off their blood pressure medicine with drinking Shakeology. Or maybe you can celebrate, a new coach who's just joined your team, who, was a great challenger and now is, a part of your team. The reason that I want to share all these things with you guys is because I don't want you to get caught up in what to post on social media. And if you're doing your 4 vital behaviors every single day, you have enough content to share something from each category. Being proof the product works, doing your personal development, inviting people and creating conversations around your challenge groups and joining your team as a coach, and recognizing people doing a good job and really reaching their goals. If you can commit to doing the 4 vital behaviors every single day and making the commitment to post one thing per vital behavior, you're going to create amazing social media content. People are going to continue to keep coming back to you. You're not going to feel salesy because you're being authentic and genuine in your own journey, and you're simply just sharing. Stories and sharing is what really makes your social media just take off. It's when you start getting into that salesy role and you're posting links, you're posting photos that aren't your own, and you're putting a bunch of words on your photos, that's when it feels like an advertisement and a promotion. But if you simply use this system, I tell you, it'll be a lot easier. It'll take the guesswork out of it. You'll have some structure. And as you're posting great content, you'll find that it's much easier. I will make sure to post the link to this document that has all the stuff there, so that way you can learn a little bit more about how to use social media to grow your business by simply doing the 4 vital behaviors. Hopefully you found this to be really helpful, and go ahead and comment below with any questions that you may have.